Welcome back, students. Let us start part 2 of economies and diseconomies of scale. Now in this part we are going to discuss internal diseconomies of scale and external economies of scale. First of all, understand internal diseconomies of scale. Internal diseconomies of scale exist only up to a certain size of the plant. It is the optimum size of the plant because with this size of plant, all possible economies of scale will be fully exploited. If the size of the plant increases beyond the optimum size, there arise diseconomies of scale, that is, decreasing returns to scale, especially from managerial diseconomies. The most important cause of diseconomies of scale is the diminishing returns to the management. As the output grows beyond certain level, the top management becomes overburdened. Hence, it becomes less efficient as a coordinator and ultimate decision maker. Now, external economies and diseconomies of scale. External economies arise outside the firm as the result of improvement in the industrial environment in which the firm operates. The important external economies are: number one, cheapening of materials and equipment. Expansion of an industry increases the demand for various kinds of materials and capital equipment. This will lead to large scale production, which reduces the cost of production, price, etc. So the firm gets the benefit. Second, growth of technical know-how, that is knowledge. Expansion of industry may lead to the discovery of new technical knowledge, which firm may be used in the production, which increases the productivity and reduces the cost of production. Next, development of skilled labor. As the industry grows, training facilities for labor will increase, which helps in the development of skilled labor and increase the productivity of workers. Next, growth of subsidiary and ancillary industries. Expansion of the industry may facilitate the growth of subsidiary and ancillary industries to produce tools, equipments, machines, etc. The firm may also come up to transform the waste the waste of the industry into some useful products, which reduces the cost of production. Next, development of transportation and marketing facilities. Expansion of industry may facilitate the development of transportation and marketing facilities, which reduce the cost of transportation. Next, development of information services. External economies also arise from the interchange of technical information between the firms. With the expansion of the industry, the firm may also set up research institutes to develop new improved techniques. Now, external diseconomies. The expansion of the industry is also likely to generate external diseconomies, which raise the cost of production. An increase in the size of the industry may raise the prices of some factors like raw materials, skilled labor, because they are short in supply. There can also be transport bottlenecks. With the expansion of the industry, lakes and rivers may be polluted. Pollution also creates health problems for the people because of the polluted air from the smoke of the factories. So, the several external diseconomies may be generated by the expansion of the size of an industry, and they will raise the cost of individual firms. This is what is about external diseconomies and external economies. So the question again can be explained external economies and diseconomies of scale. In that, these points you have to give 6 points, and this about the external diseconomies. Okay, understand the question. Explain the external economies and diseconomies of scale. Give all the answer, cover entire thing. Thank you very much. Here the topic is over.